Okay, hello. We are already into the draft phase. I'm doing a bit of a solo cast here, so I'll be looking at chat, so please let me know if there's any audio issues or anything like that, because I'm not entirely sure if everything's ready. But we're jumping right into draft here on our tiebreaker game, and looks like some standard bans for blue side. I know Red Lightning is a very good Anivia, so that band makes a lot of sense to me. Hulu band, interesting as well. I'm interested in the Zed band. I know Zed did get buffed in this most recent patch, so it might be a bit of a stronger, more contested pick. I haven't asked Lokesh his opinion on the matter yet, but I'm sure he would have a lot to say about it. There's the Aatrox ban. I believe that is a Fat Cow ban. I know he's quite good on the Aatrox in the top lane. Let's see. Very notably, none of the strong AP junglers are banned yet, so a lot of good picks up. I know picks like a lot of them did get a little bit of a nerf, but I was playing them earlier and they still felt like their clear was still particularly strong. So I could easily anticipate players picking up like Zyra or Brand, anything like that. But an Ashe ban, that makes sense. She's kind of broken, feels really busted in lane, in those extended trades. So interested to see what blue side will first pick here. A lot of strong picks up. Okay, they're going to go with a Zac. It's a pretty solid flex pick. Can kind of go mid, jungle, top. Not really mid that often, but support as well. So we'll see where they end up going with that. Just double check something. Okay. See what red wants to go with here. Shyvana. Well, I hope so. I love Shyvana. Okay, Shyvana as a based pick. Could go top, could go jungle. I think Shyvana top is a lot stronger right now. I was watching that played in the LPL a little bit. They did lose, but was still picked up. It was like a tank Shyvana build. But there's also that Shojin build you can go as well. It does pretty good versus... Oh my. They're doing a lore team. They got both dragons. Alright, blue side's up next. Let's see what they pick here. I do apologize if there's any lulls in the casting. I've not really done this a lot or solo at all, so we'll do my best. Going down to the wire with this pick. Okay, Corki. I like the Corki. Corki's really strong. Even though it was a slight nerf, I don't think it killed the champ. I think it's still particularly strong because they in the patch they didn't really touch any of the AP jungle items, so AP junglers are still super strong. So if you can get an AD mid, it's still pretty solid. So they're hovering the Kai'Sa, they're hovering the Kai'Sa pick as well. Oops, sorry, I don't mean to do that. Okay, Thresh, interesting. I haven't seen Thresh played in quite a bit, but I mean that could be Corki bot, Corki Thresh. I think Corki mid is a lot stronger than Corki bot, so I'd love for that to go mid. Let's see what red picks here is their last. Might want to grab a mid laner before it gets crunched. Tristana's still up. They have a decent amount of magic damage with those two champs, so maybe okay they're gonna go with Victor. So that's some more magic damage. I don't know. I'm thinking blue side's picks so far looking pretty solid. I'm interested to know if that's going to be Zac top or jungle. I don't know. I feel like Zac top is a bit stronger than jungle right now, but yeah, we'll see. So I think we can anticipate Red's team to ban some AD carries here. Oh no, they're going to go for mid laners. They think it's AD carry Corki. Okay, they're kind of hedging their bets on that. That's fine. Interesting. See, 8 seconds. Yeah, both teams are kind of in a weird spot. Okay, they didn't get a ban off there. Both teams are kind of in a weird spot because it's unclear whether where this first pick is going to go. Let me see what that is. Okay, they're saying that's a Soraka ban. Okay. I feel like Thresh would love to play into Soraka, but that's just me. Okay. A Yone ban. Okay, so they're really set on this Corki being bot lane. So we'll just have to see. Maybe they have some insight on that one, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Corki into Victor matchup would not be that bad. I feel like Corki could just kind of sustain and then scale just as strong as Victor. So not really sure. Let's see. One more red band. They banned Yasuo. I guess that's for Yasuo top. I'm not really sure. Some of these bans are a little bit all over the place. That was what? 6 mid lane bans? Kind of absurd. Okay. Okay, red side has to pick here. Looking for this we'll probably see an 80 carry here so they can keep the flex. I'm sorry, to support here so they can keep the Shyvana as a flex for top. And they go Nautilus. Okay, Smolder Nautilus sounds pretty good. They go for the Ornn top, so this is... Well, they haven't locked it yet, but hovering the Ornn, so maybe the Zac jungle here. Okay, they do lock in the Ornn, so that's going to be Zac jungle. And they need something here, so we'll find out whether this is going to be Corki ADC or mid. They're lacking, like, they don't have I mean, they have a decent amount of magic damage. I guess Corki does a little bit. And Shaco. Okay. So Zac mid, Ornn top, Shaco jungle, or is that a misclick? Let's see. It's Orianna. Okay, so thankfully not another Shaco mid pick. It's going to be Orianna. So we got Orianna Zac. I like the Orianna Zac together. It kind of gives a good window for... Good avenue for Orianna to use her ult, like a ball delivery system there. And it looks like red side is hovering the Renekton, which would make the Shyvana jungle. Okay, I like the Renekton pick. I feel like... I don't know how that matchup goes with Ornn. I feel like Ornn can probably survive in that lane and then kind of just outscale, but I think it'll be up to the Renekton player to see. Not entirely confident on what that matchup's like. But it looks like these are our full drafts here. I don't know how I feel about either of these teams. I think I favor left side just because it's a little bit more of a standard team. But I think... I don't know, Shyvana and Smolder are kind of wild cards, I think, in this game. I will say, red side scales really well with Victor and Smolder. They do scale really well, but it's a question of whether they're too weak early on and kind of going to get run over. So, I think that's... I don't know, I think I would love to see Shyvana path down and kind of get the Smolder accelerated in that lane, because there's a lot of possibility with kills with Nautilus. I think this support's just broken. Go ahead and pick Arc then. Okay, a bit of a lull while we wait here for them to start up this game. Okay. Well, I don't know. They are not starting yet, so we'll just kind of sit here and wait. All right, finally. Okay, so they'll go ahead and do their lock-in. If I had to pick a team comp that I'd rather play, I'd definitely probably go with the left side. But definitely for blue side, I mean, so... But I don't know. I think either of these team comps could win. I think blue kind of... I mean, they don't scale terribly with Corki and Ornn and Ori. They kind of scale solid. But I still would kind of like to see them get ahead early. So we'll see. Guess we'll wait here for this game to start. Okay, Thresh waiting for the absolute last second to lock in. Lovely. Wait, is that a Kaisa? Wait, am I trolling? Did they misclick? Or did they misclick the Corki? Oh, maybe they misclicked the Corki and I just didn't read that in chat because they locked the Corki pick and the they locked the Corki pick as well as the Thresh pick like really fast back to back. So I think they might have misclicked. Okay, so it's not Corki, it's Kaisa. Does that change my opinion? I think that makes their bot lane a little bit stronger. I didn't really love the Corki in the bot lane, but Kaisa Thresh is an interesting lane. I still feel like that's... I don't know. Doesn't she just kind of struggle against a Smolder? He does a lot of poke and a lot of range. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. Wish they would have lined up, though. I hate this. Red side was smart. Well, I'm very interested to see where the Shyvana is going to start. If she's going to path, what direction she's planning to path, and if she'll do how many clears we see until she gets a gank. Because I've not played this champ in the jungle in like years, so I'm not sure if like it's kind of hard for her to gank some of these lanes. Like Renekton has good setup, but Ornn's tough to kill. Bot lane is probably your best bet at getting a kill with just the Smolder Knot. And then like Victor's some setup. It's kind of iffy. Mid lane's just so hard to gank these days because of the way they changed the layout of it. Seconds. I have nothing left to say about the draft, so we're just gonna sit here, I guess, awkwardly. New game mode's pretty fun, though. Hope they don't get rid of it. Okay, loading in, finally. Alrighty. Okay, I guess I can talk a little bit about runes here. Let's take a look. Got Grasp, Ornn, pretty standard. PTA, Kaisa, okay. See. Comet Ori, Aftershock Zack, Aftershock Thrush. These are all like fairly standard. I guess they First Strike. I forgot the name of that. The First Strike Victor is interesting. Rune's gotten nerfed quite a bit, so we will see. I guess he just is accepting the fact that he's not really like these two champs probably don't kill each other in the 1v1 often, so they'll just kind of handshake and he'll get money. Okay, we got a pause already. Let's see if I can control shift Z once we're going. Put the scoreboard up. 10 controls, objective timers, cool. What were the other ones? Nope, don't want it to go away. Oh, it's got fleet on the fleet for the Smolder and fleet for the Shyvana. That's interesting. Fleet on the Shyvana? I don't know. I thought you might want. Like, she has an auto reset, so you can kind of go PTA, no? I don't know. We'll see. I've done the fleet on, like, I've seen the fleet on, like, Mundo Jungle. But we will see. There's a lot of stakes involved with this game, as the winner of this will move on to the group to be able to play in playoffs, and the loser is done, eliminated. So, very interested to see. I think there's another one on Sunday between Lokesh's team and I think Tristan's team. So that'll be an interesting one to see as well. Wow, long pause. Mid router died. Oh no. Okay, well. How much to do? Just sit here and wait for the pause, I guess. They didn't even... Yeah, whatever. Yes, I'm sorry, Alex. They are griefing me. Oh, I see an R. We are unpausing. We are good to go. Okay. Please. What is happening? Okay, finally we are in the game. We're gonna leave chat on. I like to read chat. Toggle that off, and then we'll go direct to the camera. And we'll zoom out our game a little bit. Okie dokie. And fix our portrait. I keep hitting tab. I'm sorry. Every time I do that, it brings it down. Fix our portrait. Okay, we are good to go. A little bit of a slight pause as it catches back up. And I click this eye. And we're good to go. So, standard 5 point for both teams, just kind of sitting. see if we see anything interesting in the builds. Not really. Everything pretty standard. Renekton does Dorn's Blade, like that. Oh, already farmed some gold. It's a mid gap already. GG. He throws up the GG. Alright, looks like... Let's see. I'm very interested to see where Shyvana starts. If I was playing it, I would start Raptors. I'd go Raptors, Krugs, red buff, and just perma-farm. I think it'd be cool if he goes, like, I don't know, like, is he going to do the AP Shyvana build and do, like, Leandri's? I don't know. We'll see. Alright, he looks like he'll start red, which, sure, that's fine. And Zach's going to start blue. I think the bot lane is probably going to be the spiciest lane. I feel like mid's just going to trade poke. Top lane's going to struggle to kill Ornn. This champ's unkillable. And then I think bot lane will be where all the action's at. We'll try and keep a track on Smolder's stacks and see how fast he is stacking this game. But looking good so far. Racing to the level 2 in the bot lane here. Looks like blue side will win that. They got it about the same time actually. Oh, nothing happens there. Shyvana looks like slightly faster. Goes in with the hook from gank by mob. Pretty bad trade there actually. Yeah, she's gonna have to pop some pots there. Yeah, if you notice on the minimap, Shyvana's slightly ahead in the clear. It's kind of one of the issues with Zach is his clear is not insanely fast, and some of these other power farmers are a bit more quick. So she'll probably beat Zach on the full clear and then be on the map a little faster. But I'm not sure if she's going to be able to do anything with that other than just, you know, get to the scuttle a little faster. They are both pathing to the same scuttle, so we'll see if we end up fighting over that. It could be, I think it might be an interesting play if the Shyvana just kills this here, gets a tempo reset, a buy, and heads to the top side, and then gets that one. Got scuttle, and then is up there where her camps are starting to spawn. But let's see, looking like pretty even CS across the board. Bit of an HP advantage in the top lane, but you kind of expect that early from the Renekton into the Ornn matchup. Ornn just kind of like sits here and vibes until he gets a couple items, and then Renekton struggles to do anything to him. Oh, good hook there. Doesn't end up doing much. Oh, nice return hook. She wasn't able to get the auto to root him. Oh, Zach looking for maybe a lane gank here. He's sitting on a ward. I'm not sure he's aware he's on a ward though, so that was a good ward placement here. And Shyvana is double scuttling, so that's really good. I didn't even notice that. She got that one and then immediately ran top. She's probably sitting on a chunk of change here. This is like a nothing gank, so yeah, I think Shyvana just gets her back clear and immediately heads to her top side, starts clearing camps again. This is where it'd be a little bit more optimal if she'd started like chickens or something, because now her chickens would be up and then she could reset that and start clearing again. Because like the biggest advantage Shyvana has against the Zac is that she can just keep clearing and she out clears speeds on the Zac, whereas the Zac needs to look for ganks. But it is AD. It looks like Shyvana, she's got two long swords. I wonder what they're gonna build into. Maybe like a Tiamat? I don't know, Tiebreaker? Sure. She has up a bit of CS, and then I would like to see her, so she'll clear down. All of her camps get pretty close to 6, and then maybe look for the first drag spawn. It is a mountain soul. It's pretty good for, or a mountain drag. This is good for this full team. Shyvana just loves to stack drags, and this is a game where it's not really threatening giving up grubs. Like no one on this team, like there's no split pushers. Like Ornn's gonna do nothing with grubs. Like Kai'Sa's so short range. Like these champs like don't siege towers effectively, so kind of trading grubs for dragon stacking on Shyvana is really big. Oh, Zach's going in for the gank. Flashes the Q. Okay. So Shyvana sees that, immediately starts to drag on bot side. That's pretty good. There's a level advantage here for the Ori, but I think she's scared. I think she just pulled the trigger right there. She could have gotten his flash for sure. But she's just going to accept that. I think Victor's going to reset and TP back to lane.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Okay, hooks a minion there. So the first drag does go over to red side. I'd expect Zac to start doing the Void Grubs. Oh, they're looking for a gank here mid. They are behind. Oh, Victor does not want to give up this wave, though. It's the only problem. Shouldn't really be scared of this. But I think that's going to give red side the opportunity to do the Void Grubs if they want to. But it looks like Shyvana's going to clear her bot side. And now she's turning back around. She kind of can't decide. The Void Grubs are kind of free for them because Renekton has just got perma prio at the moment. So she should be able to get these. I can't see her XP bar. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know if she's close to 6 here. She doesn't know what she's doing, so she ran back and forth. I'm looking for the Ornn ult on the top lane. This guy does not have flash. They kind of don't have a lot of damage. If he gets another Q off, it's going to look... Oh, that's a good little sidestep back to get the E. And the flash Q from Ornn misses. And Shyvana is here, but isn't 6, so it doesn't really do anything. I think the Shyvana needs to keep clearing camps. She should have probably done the Void Grubs, but it is what it is. She just needs to get level 6. She's not really much of a champ without 6. But that was a good gank evasion from Fat Cow there. The Zac knew he didn't have flash, so he went back up there, but wasn't meant to be. Did burn the Ornn flash, so that's pretty good for Fat Cow. Did end up missing a wave, though, in the tower, so he's down a bit CS. So you can see Shyvana's picking the wave up now. Wait. All of her camps are up, though. She does have a 20 CS advantage. Like, this is one of the issues with playing these, like, heavy gank junglers, is if you do these ganks and you fail them, you just fall so far behind. As the Shyvana's gonna, like, clear, has all of her camps up to do. Although it is pretty even game. I think the only gold disparity is probably from the jungle. Yeah, it's 400 gold in the jungle. Pretty even all the way across the board. Ornn has a slight gold advantage top as well. They're brawling here in the mid lane. I think Orianna's kind of saving her shockwave a little bit too much. I feel in some of these matchups, you just kind of need to use it just to damage and get like priority in the lane. But looks like Alsim's going to come mid, help Red Lightning shove that out and get a free reset. And Orianna is gonna have to catch that and then kind of have her tempo messed up a little bit. But it does look like blue side's gonna go ahead and grab the Void Grubs. So it's a little strange to see Red give that up because they had so much top lane priority, but they ended up rotating the Thresh up there to secure it. So I like that play from the Thresh. Okay, hopefully Fat Cow doesn't get caught here. Oh, let's see. Ornn, Thresh play, good play. Good Ornn. Hook misses, but doesn't matter. And Ornn gets the kill. Big. He was just way too greedy there. He knows that they were doing the Void Grubs, but he stuck around anyway. And so they got a free gank, and now he misses another wave. That's actually awful. But since the Thresh showed there, they're able to zone the Kai'Sa off the wave, so a bit of an advantage goes to the Smolder. And honestly, if you're red side, I think you're really okay with that. If your Smolder is up, like she's up 23 CS now and getting plates, I think you're totally fine with that if there's just a little bit of gold on the Ornn. So, yeah, I wonder what the gold difference is in the ball line here. Oh, big hook hits. But Victor's here first, and Shyvana is able to kill the Kai'Sa. And the play's kind of dead in the water there. That was a really good roam by the Victor. I like that Red Lightning. And I think Smolder's going to probably be able to get another plate here. Although the Orianna has come down, so it's a little greedy if they stay. So I think they should just walk away. Yeah. And the Smolder's up 700 gold, and the Smolder has a cull. So it's going to get even worse. This is big. I think red side understands that their win condition is to just play through bot side and get the Smolder in the game faster. There's a way for me to see how many Smolder stacks he has. Okay, he's got 64. I don't play this champ enough to know how many he should have at this point. But he needs to get to 225, so that's solid, I guess. Okay. Let's see, what do we got? We got Dragon up, but crucially, there's no flash on the Smolder, so if they do contest this, we should definitely keep our eyes on the Smolder here. The Ornn has TP, the Renekton does not. So, the Renekton is going to have to either wait for that to come up, or he's going to need to stay on this Ornn so he can't TP to this fight. Looks like Victor's going to TP to the mid lane. Red side doesn't. Or I guess blue doesn't have really mid prio. They need to get the mid wave pushing so that they can't walk in here. I think they're just stalling for ults, honestly, because Victor's ult's almost coming up. Nautilus ult's almost coming up, and then the TP for Fat Cow's almost up as well. I think they're just kind of delaying that, and now they're going to jump on it. Yeah, blue side kind of missed their window. I think they had an angle to start that. They just didn't know. I don't know. Or maybe they just didn't feel super confident. So, red gets another dragon. It's an ocean, which means it's going to be Infernal Soul. So that's pretty big. I think like any champ likes this Infernal Soul, so I think both sides would be fine with it. It's kind of what happens in this like Ornn matchup. He just starts to like beat you up, and you can't do any more damage to him as Renekton. He's gonna have to. He's probably gonna die here. Oh, he sees the Ori, so he pops his ult. Oh no, he didn't see the Ori. He just popped his ult for no reason. But he's kind of screwed here. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to get there in time. Sever's just cutting the wave. Ornn pops the ult. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what that flash was. That was an interesting angle. I think I saw the vision. I think I saw it. Oh no, Victor gets caught by the Thresh hook into the box, and he's dead. He might be able to do a bit of damage, but yeah, no, Victor's doomed. He kind of had to flash that. I think he just held it. Unlucky. I think red side's going to try and go ahead and get the Void Grubs here, because they saw the Thresh on the bot lane, and Kai'Sa's going to have to back. Ornn has no mana and ult, so he can't really do much, and the Renekton can TP. So at least they don't give over the 6 Void Grubs. But, yeah. Okay, so what? I don't know what that item is that Shyvana's building. I can't remember. Okay, they trade 3 Void Grubs. I mean, honestly, if you're red side, you're down a few kills, but you're up a ton of plates on your Smolder, a ton of gold and CS on your Smolder, and you have 2 dragons already with the team that benefits better from dragon stacking. So, I don't know. If I'm blue side, I'm a little nervous and probably need to look to making more plays, because you kind of want to shut the Smolder down a bit, not let him scale into the game for free. They're looking for a play here onto the Nautilus. That goes in. Thresh hook onto it. Here comes the Smolder ult. I think they're just going to leave the Naut to die. There's not really much to do there. There was a 5-man rotate here. Oi, 5-man rotate and only got Nautilus is really not good. You got the bottom tower, and Victor's just kind of free farming down there. Catching back up to Orianna. I didn't notice he kind of dropped some CS. Okay, but they will get the Herald. That's solid. Ideally, they could use this to try and break the mid tower. But, yeah, no, just struggling. Okay. Zach looking up here for another repeat gank. I don't know if this is gonna... Oh. Dodge by Renekton. Yeah, that's just kind of overly forced. Although Thresh is behind, are they looking to dive? Victor has TP. I don't know if this is an easy dive. Renekton has ult and Victor has TP. This is not... I don't know about this. We'll see. Victor's fast enough on the TP. We're gonna look for it. Renekton could ult here and just kind of cut the wave. No TP coming. They're just saying good luck, Renekton. Kill goes to Thresh. Oh my goodness. Zach flashed, but he also had passive. Oh, now we're TPing. Okay, they're looking for a play here. It looks like Shyvana, I don't know why we're down here. It looks like Shyvana's killing the Zac, but he's kiting away. The E does hit. Zac goes that way. And they trade one kill back. Orianna's bot lane alone. This is a huge overload from red side, so they really need to get this tower, which is what they're looking for, but I don't know if they can. Like, oh my goodness, the knock-up. Yeah, Kai'Sa has static shiv, so this is kind of like an... I don't know if they can do anything here. Renekton is running bot to catch that, so that's solid. I think Victor needs to leave and go push the mid wave, because they have no one to catch the mid wave. They could just be dropping waves mid. Oh, this feels desperate. Oh my goodness. The flash ult from Nautilus? This is so forced. This is so forced. Victor gets a kill. Flashes away. How does this work? Does he live? He lives, he lives. Zac's running up here. Wow, I'm amazed that that worked. They were able to get a kill and the shutdown on Ornn. They don't get the tower, but that's not a big deal. They just killed 3. Or 2? Yeah, they killed 2. And they got Kai'Sa's flash, Thresh's flash, Ornn's flash. They did have to use 4 of their flashes, so, you know, it does go back that way. Okay, so it looks like Shyvana is doing the Shojin build. What I will say is I really don't like that Shyvana opted to get the Faded Ashes this late. This item is really broken on junglers. Like, it increases the speed of your clear so fast. Like, I don't know if it'd be worth to just build the component and that's it, but going the Shojin first feels kind of grief. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. Looks like red side's going to go ahead and start this dragon. Let's see, looking at ults. We're missing a bunch of ults from red side. And we still got Ori ult, Kai'Sa ult. Like, we got everything from blue side. If they're going to contest, I think this would be the angle. Oh no, Zac's going in. He stole it! Big Ori ult. The Ornn ult's coming across. Hits 2. Ornn's on the backside just kind of solo killing Smolder. Oh no, this goes miserably for red side. Yeah, they just felt so strong. No, there's no Baron, never mind. They just felt so strong because they just won that fight. But to be honest, without any flash on Smolder or Victor, these champs struggle in these team fights to, like, exist. There's a lot of lockdown in CC. And, yeah. Losing Smite to Rubik's Arcana. Yeah, so blue side gets a big jump in gold there, and they stop the inevitable dragon stacking, and they're going to break open the bot tower and mid tower. This is a huge gold swing for blue side. They might even get top tower here too. This is like greedy, but no one can kill him, so it's good. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was a little just too greedy by red side. Like, they didn't have ults and flashes, so they just really shouldn't contest that. But we will see. They get all 3 towers. That's a huge gold jump. They're up to 3k gold lead. Let's check in on Smolder stacks. We're up to 143. So getting there. He's like 80 stacks off the 80 stacks off of the 225. That's like the big point for him. And then the stacks start to accelerate as you get the evolved, because you get like the AoE on your Q, and it like does that. So he'll be able to stack even faster than he was before. So I think he had like 60 stacks in 10 minutes. So it'll go by quite a bit quicker than that. Victor did the Blackfire Torch and the Leandries. I mean, it's a lot of burn. I really hate the Blackfire Torch item, though. I swear it's so weak since they nerfed it. But he does need he definitely needs the burn for these tanky characters, so I don't know. Just looking at builds. Like Smolder. Wow, that was a really late tier. I've not seen the Man Immune Smolder, but that was really late. Like, he only has 63 stacks. I think he changed his mind or something and decided to build it. But yeah, that's going to be a while till that's online. Yeah. Oh, gotta be careful here. Oh, the flash hook hits, and there's no way out. He's dead. Wow, Thresh took that kill, though, too. Oh, no. But, wow, the Thresh pick is popping off. Uh-oh, I don't think he read the patch notes, but does he have enough bonus HP? No, he doesn't. Yeah, so this item is like kind of giga not great to rush anymore because they nerfed the the Warmog's Heart passive. So he built it first, but he's not at 1500 bonus health. Usually you're able to just get it with your with this, your support item and then your runes. Ooh, he's able to TP out. What is this? I didn't even notice. They were doing Baron, and Victor TP'd bot. They just gave Baron for nothing. That is brutal. Holy cow. They burned that fast, too. Alright, well, this game is really gone to blue side. Really favoring them right now. I feel like Red's only hope here is to start to look for... I think they need to look for picks, but they're lacking a lot of, like, engage tool. Like, really, it's up to Nautilus, and it's really hard when Nautilus is your only, like, engage in these fights. So, I don't know. It looks like we might have another fight in a minute. Blue side's pinging the dragon. I think if you're Red, you're down so much gold here in this situation that you definitely just want to cross map. So you want to try and break open like the top tower or the mid tower or something like that, and just try and get some more gold back, because there's like no way you're beating blue side. Like Kai'Sa's on her 2-item power spike. Smolder's so weak with just Essence Reaver Muramana that's not upgraded. Like this Smolder should do nothing in these fights. So I want red side to overload top, maybe get a kill on the Orianna. They are pinging up there. And it does look like that's what they're planning to do. So this is smart. I like this a lot. You see the dragon, you weren't going to win the fight anyway, and you try and get some gold somewhere else. But I think Victor needs to go get that wave. No? Okay, they're playing for the pick. I think they really just need to push the waves. They want to get the tower before blue side finishes the drag so fast. Oh, they already finished. I don't know, this is a little... They were a little too slow on that play, because now Orianna's going to be back. She can just, you know, nuke the wave, and there's no one there to help the Victor take the tower. Yeah, I don't know. They looked like they had the right idea, and then they just kind of were waiting. They were hoping Orianna would face check them or something. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think red side's kind of in a tough spot. I mean, they're down 4K. I mean, that's a lot. That's really a lot. And they need their Smolder to get online. Let's see if he's at 197. So he should get stacked up here in the next 2 or 3 waves. Looks like Shyvana's going for Leandri's second. That is what that was going to be. Okay, so yeah. I mean, I don't dislike this build. I'm confused by the order. I don't know if there's I don't play the champ, so I don't know exactly why he did it in this order, but it is what it is. Oh, this is dangerous. Thresh gets a double flay. They're looking for the Ornn ult. Zac goes in. Big Ornn ult. The flash by their Nautilus. They should just be able to disengage, I think. Just back up. Oh. Renekton goes down. A little bit of poke damage from the Shyvana. Yeah, I think... I mean, they did a ton of damage, but you can see in these fights that they're just lacking a way to hold the target still. It's all up to Nautilus, and she had to use her ult to disengage the and not die. So that was a little rough, but that was a lot of damage. So if blue side overextends in a fight, there is a way that red could win the fights just with the Smolder, Victor, Shyvana AoE damage. Let's take a look at our timers. We got 1:40 on Baron and 2:30 on Drag. The good news for red side is they got 2 early drags, so blue side is a long way away from getting Soul. Looks like Nautilus did the same thing. Do they have enough bonus health? They don't either. This is, read the patch notes. Although they could still just be building it just because it gives you a lot of HP stats, but yeah, I don't know. Let's take a look at the gold differences here, maybe. Okay, so Smolder still surprisingly has a lead on the Kai'Sa. I mean, not even surprisingly, it's 70 CS lead, so that makes sense, a gold lead there. Looks like Orianna's got a bit of a gold lead. The Shyvana's up, and so it's a huge gold discrepancy in the top lane. This Ornn is giga fed. And then like 1k gold lead on Thresh, but that's because Thresh just keeps stealing all the kills. And Ornn finishes the Jack show. Wait, did the upgrade on the Warmogs? What does it give? Just HP? I wonder if he meant to do that. How much HP is that? 1375. Normally this, so it's 375 HP. I mean, I don't know. They're going to go ahead and just start right up on the Baron. I'm not sure Red Side's going to be able to get there in time. It is on a ward. What Blue Side wants to do is definitely not 50-50 this. That is like the only way they can lose this game is if they 50-50 a smite. They just want to play and turn for the fight, but they are kind of chunked. Zac is still hitting. Here comes a TP. Oh, the Renekton TP is going to be right in the middle of Blue Side, though. Oh, Zac goes in way too far. Here comes the Ornar. Hits 3. Are they able to kill the Zac before he bloblets up? They do get him. Oh my god, and the Shyvana's going in. Misses the E. What the fuck? Victor kills. He's flashing onto Orianna. Oh my god, Blue Side. What is happening? Can he get there? I guess the Victor slow. Maybe the E hits here. Bang! And then Red Side gets the Baron. This was so bad from Blue. Oh no, I didn't even see how Kai'Sa died. She had flash too. Oh no. Alright, well now Red Side is in the driver's seat of this game. And there's a lot of standing gold on the map for them to take. They still haven't broken the mid tower or the top tier 1. And dragon spawned, so they can stack a 3rd dragon, put them on soul point, and there's nothing Blue can do about that. That is brutal. It looked to me like that fight, the Zac just went too far, and no one on his team could follow up. And just got zoned off. I didn't see the Orianna ult. I think it hit the Shyvana when she was in the backline, but it seemed too late at that point. Like she should have put the, I don't know if the angle was, but she probably should have put the ball in the Zac and tried to look for a big ult that way. But yeah, if they could have comboed, it was a really good Ornar. So we'll love to see them try and combo with it, but yeah, unlucky. Looks like the gold lead does swing into Red Side. And they are on to Soul Point, so that is really scary for Blue. We will see what happens here. Looks like the Smolder is really close to finishing the Muramana, but oh my god, it's 30 minutes and the Muramana is not done. That is so grief. Let's see, Victor's on 3rd item. Looks like building Death Cap as the 4th. Renekton's 2 items. He is just hanging in there, being a trooper, being a weak side warrior this game. And let's see, other items. Yeah. Dude, is this the Smolder build? This is like the Misfortune build, the Essence Reaver Bloodthirster, so you're just like permanently full mana, full health. But yeah, I don't know, Muramana and then Hex Shrinker is interesting. What Red Side really needs to do before they siege this tower, yeah, exactly what they're doing now. They need to walk into one of the sides of the jungle, and they need to get like deep vision control, because they cannot get Zac an angle to engage on them. So they should walk together, maybe like the Nautilus walk with Renekton, just get some vision over there, so they can keep eyes on the Zac. Blue Side has a lot of really easy just go buttons, so you don't want to give them any chances to find a good engage. They do have solid poke from Red Side too, but they're just kind of chilling here. They're not rushing it. Okay, Thresh looks for the hook, not quite there. Okay. So Renekton's gonna go push the top wave. Get that into the tier 2. It's going to pull someone up there. They see the Orion on the ward there, walking up top. They got a lot of vision here, so Zach can't jump. Zach's doing, I think, his red buff right now. But the mid tower is probably going to fall here. And they should be able to take the mid tower and then just pivot up to try and take top. And this bot wave is... Okay, it's coming back. Okay, this is finally it, but the Baron buff is to run out. That took a long time to take that. Okay, they're chasing him out of the jungle here. Zach might look. No flash on Victor. No flash on Victor. Good combo here. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Oh my goodness, the Shyvana clips all of them. I think the Smolder's gonna kill. Oh, holy shit, they're all dying. Triple kill for Smolder. Dude, that was a huge Orianna shockwave, but the Smolder is just online. The Muramana's finally here. And he shreds them all. That was a good look that on the engage because the Victor's flash was just barely up. Okay, looks like they're going to try and break the mid tower inhib here. They should be able to. They can just kind of ignore the Ornn. Just kind of do whatever they want. Yeah, the Smolder build I seen was like Essence Reaver and then Shojin because it kind of just amps up your abilities. So, this one's interesting. Like, I guess the Hexdrinker is because he's scared to getting one-shot by, like, Ori, but I don't know. I feel like he should be fine. But... big security, so I like it. He's up. He's Flame Horizon, basically. Okay, so let's see. Red side was able to break the inhib, so now they should have all the priority on this dragon, and blue side's walking over a ton of wards coming in. They should know that. So 30 seconds on this dragon fight. This should be, like, blue side kind of has to contest. But the wave's going to be pushing into the mid lane, and I see Smolder already doing that. He's playing safe, though, because he doesn't want to get caught. No, he's going to farm the wolves. I thought he was playing safe. Ornn's going to push that wave, but this probably will be the last fight, I imagine. Like, blue side kind of has to stop this, otherwise they get Infernal Soul. Infernal Soul, Smolder sounds really, really awful to play against. But, yeah, I mean, Zach maybe looks for, like, a Miracle Steal or something, but... What the problem is they're all down here and Smolder's pushing the mid wave. So the mid wave is gonna start going into their base because it's supers. So they need someone. Ornn's kind of catching it, but I don't know how fast he pushes supers compared to Smolder. Oh, they did find the Renekton. Hits him with the hook. They might be able to one-shot the Renekton. He's just walking away. Oh, he dodges the hook or he misses. Oh, and dodges the Orianna. That's really bad. That is really bad. He doesn't have TP. Maybe they could just rush down this dragon. I think you just rush it. You got no other play. The Renekton doesn't have TP. They probably know that. They're going to just rush it down. Smolder ult comes through. Doesn't really hit much. They're getting a little nervous here. They don't have the Renekton or the Victor here. Blue side has to fight now. Oh, the Victor gets a flank on Orianna. Catches her. Kai'Sa goes in. Smolder's low. Smolder's dying. Oh, he lives. Zach splits. Oh, gosh. And now Renekton's here full HP. Oh, this is doomed. This was doomed from blue. They had, like, a really small window where they could have gone because Renekton was running back and Victor was channeling TP. But I think they just didn't know this and couldn't go. But they were also just down a ton of gold at this point. So it was rough. But I think that probably does it. I think red side's just going to end here. I don't think Thresh can stop them. It was a pretty good game. It was kind of back and forth there for a minute, but it looks like Red Lightning's team will take the victory, and they will dodge elimination and head to playoffs. And that's it. And that emotes at the end. Alrighty. Well, that does it for the end of the stream here. I have to take off, so I'm not going to do an interview, but thanks for watching and sticking with me.